I mean, every elite athlete who wants to be pushed to their limits, who wants to be pushed to greatness, you know, has a rivalry. You know, the Batman is nothing without the Joker. The Joker is nothing without the Batman. You know, the hero is nothing without the villain. The villain is nothing without the hero. They are one of the same thing. One feeds off energy off the other. You know, these are the ways of not only as athletes in sports but entertainment also. You know, there's a reason why uh men like Thanos and Iron Man had a splendid rivalry. You know, there's a reason why you know Tom Cruise was beefing with Brad Pitt in one of the movies. You know, this egos are gonna clash at some point. The difference is with rivals in sports is that now it's a physical competitive thing. You know, if you look at Messi and Ronaldo, you know, I wouldn't say they had a personal beef with one another. They just had a competitive rivalry because they were in a very competitive sport. I think the beefs and all the media shit and everything resulting around, Messi fans versus Ronaldo fans, that's just, you know, the entertainment perspective, you know. But in terms of sports, you're always gonna get your rival teams, your rival tennis player, your rival basketball teams. Is there's always someone or something that is there to push you to your limits. And with rivals, it's a matter of it's a it's a make or break thing, you know. But you ultimately have to see yourself in them because the right when you see a rival, Larry Bird and MJ, they were a reflection of each other. Two guys at their peak, at their prime, and have a competitive nature, testosterone. You know, Serena Williams and Mario Sharapov. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce these white woman names sometimes, it's just be crazy. But Mario, Maria Sharapov. I don't know why I keep saying Mario. Shit. But anyway, yeah, man. Serena's nothing about her. She's nothing about Serena, man. They both elevated their careers. And that's what a rival will do, you know. I'm gonna say in terms of, in WWE, it explains it best. Stone Cold Steve Austin made The Rock. Yeah. The Rock made Stone Cold Steve Austin a legend. We all remember WrestleMania 18, man. That was a heated rivalry because when rivals go up against each other, the fans and the audience almost are split and divided. Yeah. Rivals split people. That's how powerful rivalry is in sports. Manchester United, Man City, Barcelona, Real Madrid, Celtics, Lakers, you know, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao. Bro, it splits up a masses of people when really we're supposed to be unified as people. But that's what the power of sports can do and rivalries. Rivalries, especially a good rivalry. Randy Orton, John Cena, The Rock, Stone Cold. Great rivalries. Powerful enough to split an audience. Powerful enough to bring back nostalgia. What rivalries do you have now in sports? This is why I know sports is dying. Erling Haaland and Vinicius Jr., you know, Luka Doncic and Jimmy Butler. Those are our rivalries right now. Come on, man. Sports is dying, man. Rivalries made a lot of sports. Period. You know, LeBron James versus Steph Curry made basketball. Messi versus Ronaldo made football, soccer. You know, the All Blacks versus the Springboks made rugby. I don't care what anyone says. Rivalries are very good. They make sports. it's good for sports because you remember most matches, from Everton versus Liverpool. You remember most games from the Boston Celtics versus the Lakers. You remember the duels between Floyd Mayweather and Manny Pacquiao. You remember the beef between Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Conor McGregor. You remember, you just carry memories after like rivals go up against each other in sports, and that's the beauty of rivalry. Now, as the athlete, should you hate or should you embrace your rival? It depends. Depends on you. I'm not gonna force you to hate him. I'm not gonna force you to embrace him. Yeah, but ultimately, you guys should understand he or she is a reflection of you because they're trying to push themselves just as much as you are. They have bled, sweat, and cried for this sport just as much as you. You see, so ultimately, I feel like as an athlete myself, I'll always embrace my rival. I'll never hate on them, even though they talk shit on me and my family. I'll never hate on them because at the end of the day, we're gonna grow old. We're gonna be old men, and is he really gonna be hating then? Think about it. God's always watch. God watches everything. So whatever emotion you project upon a reflection of you will come back to you. Whether it's the afterlife or whether it's your last day on the bed, nobody dies of hate. So not gonna be that person, man. I'm just gonna smile and wave, and then when we need to fight, we'll fight, and then I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. You know, and that's the mindset athletes need to take with them against their rivals. But it's ultimately up to the athlete. That's why this channel is beautiful because we promote positivity for athletes and free will for athletes because ultimately being an elite athlete is a decision, and it's a decision you make. So ultimately the decision is up to you how you deal with your rival in your respective sport. Like and subscribe. It's good karma. This is the Reclusive Artist 33. I'm out.